Okay. Good afternoon, you guys.
Good afternoon.
Save Troy Davis! Save Troy Davis! Save Troy Davis! Save Troy Davis! Save Troy Davis!
Save Troy Davis!
I want to thank you guys for coming out. I want to thank you for taking a stand. It's going to take all of us to come together. But this will never happen again. For innocent men, they had 7 witnesses saying that they were coerced to speak against him. They were coerced by the police department to say these things that they said, but they recanted their story. So we know he's an innocent man and he does not deserve to die. I want to thank you guys and encourage everybody to keep coming out here when things like this happen so it will not continue to happen. We need to stand up and get involved, and I thank you for getting involved today. God bless you.
I keep trying to include the official part of the program, but so many leaders are not coming out as it gets closer, and I would be remiss if I didn't bring up one of our best leaders in the community who's worked with us for years as well. He's a pastor, and he's also a great community activist. Pastor Logan is someone who I admire, I respect, and he's a soldier out here on the front line, so I feel a lot better when I see my friends out here with me, Eric, Blair, Reverend Tulis, Pastor Logan, the US organization. We've done battle, in this community, since I've been around since 1993. So Pastor Logan, I'd like for you to come up, brother, speak from your heart, say what's on your mind, and know that we're glad that you're here with us, brother. Afternoon, brothers and sisters, how you feel?
All right.
I hope you feel strong, and I hope you feel the sense that your prayers have resulted in a temporary delay. Usually it's clockwork that the criminal delivery system and I hate to say it like this, the Georgia lynch machinery operates like clockwork.
That's true.
But today, because of the international outcry, the moral imperative that has been brought to bear in this particular case, the fact that people of goodwill from all over the planet, from an interfaith perspective, from an international perspective, are raising their voices, that there has been a delay. There's been no statement, and I'm listening to KPFK right now in my ear as I'm speaking to you. Democracy Now! Is doing a special report on this, but I'm grateful that you are here, we're here in lieu of Troy Davis, because as we've been hearing, we are Troy Davis. We're all Troy Davis, and we're all feeling, praying, and encouraging everybody to continue to stand in the gap for Troy Davis. One of the things that is kind of hits home for me is I pastored in Savannah in 97 through 2001, and situations like this occurred all the time when brothers would get framed, when brothers would get pinned, and when issues would eventuate, when there was scanty and very suspect lies, frames, factors that went into an incarceration, and oftentimes those who were incarcerated were subsequently vindicated. There's a culture in Savannah, there's a culture in South Georgia where an African-American man is guilty before proven innocent. And in this particular case, it is as we have said. But I'm grateful for your presence here today. I think you should feel strong. I think you should feel a connection, East Coast and West Coast, that morality and right have no borders and no boundaries. And of course, the truth is going to come forward. And so, this is unprecedented. Usually, it just happens. But I want you to know that there's a miracle. If anybody ever says to you, in 2011, they don't believe in miracles, I want you to tell them you're on the corner of Vernon and Crenshaw at 4:15, and a brother was supposed to be executed at 4 o'clock Pacific time.
In Georgia.
In the coasting of Georgia. You We don't get no more edge in Georgia, I'm trying to tell you. And so, in that sense, we ought to claim victory. What will happen from here, we do not know. But we do know that right will win. We do know that in spite of whether he loses his life, we will not lose the fight for truth. So I want you to be encouraged and empowered. Thank you, Najee. Thank you, Brother Eric. And thank you so much, all of you who are here. God bless you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, Pastor Logan. I do want to bring Cynthia before we dismiss the program. But I got to give a shout out to the Caesar person Lynn. The Caesar's right here. She's documenting all of this. Many of you know her esteemed husband, Dr. Quite few person Lynn. But the Caesar's documenting this. The phone asked me where the media was. And I don't know. I don't sleep with them. I don't know where they're at. You know, they came out this morning, Channel 7, Channel 4, Channel 5 came out this morning. They're not here. Maybe because they don't want to see this happen. This amount of unity that's here fighting to save Troy Davis' life. So they came this morning. They're not here now. But it doesn't matter because they had a Caesar here documenting everything for the record. It's on Facebook. People have taken pictures and tagged them so people across the world are seeing that LA is in the struggle as well. So with that,
Sunday at 10 o'clock.
Sunday at 10 o'clock, website?
SundayMorningLive.net.
SundayMorningLive.net. I'll send a Facebook post out. Those that don't have my face, send me a friend request. Najee Ali, I accept all the friend requests. So you can stay in contact with me. But I want to have Cynthia say something because she's been out here all day. First time in South Central. Not scared of nothing. I took a lunch break. Cynthia was like, yeah, I ain't taking no lunch break. So come on, Cynthia.
All right, Cynthia.
Thank you so much. And I was grateful to KPFK for making this known to me. I drove out here from the east edge of LA, the Claremont this morning, and I've lived in Pomona for a long time, and you know, that's not a lot different from this part of LA County. Pomona has just about the same situation. Rough relations between the police and the population, a lot of poverty, schools that need big improvements, you know. But I would like to say, regarding Troy Davis, this is so heart-wrenching. It's such a crisis. This is an absolute travesty. I know our justice system is rot. It is absolute rot. I was aware of that before this. This is just another confirmation. But I'm so grateful that there's been a reprieve at this point, and there's still some hope. I wanted to say, one of the two witnesses who didn't change their story is probably the killer. Right. And I'd like to also point out that we have a model to follow, that we can change our pattern. Norway's already established. There's no death penalty in Norway. And anyone accused of a crime gets to give their full account of what happened. They get to speak. We actually have people blocked from testifying, and they get supposed representation in court that doesn't care about them in the least. And there's too many instances of that. We have, I'm sure, more than 10% of the people who've been convicted are absolutely innocent. And they're in jail rotting right now. We need a big change. It's high time that people became aware our justice system is crushing. And any one of us can be caught up in this and